It is very cold down here on the field. I see a lot of players putting their hands by the heaters. There's a lot of heaters set up here on the sideline. We'll see how that impacts the game. Keep you posted from down here on the field. Back to you.
Okay, Holly, I know you're out in the elements. Keep an eye on that. On the move from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. So Temple's offense that has the first possession of the game. And we expect to call this guy's name pretty often. Here's Peter Clark. And what a luxury it is to have a weapon like this at tight end. He is a big play that can happen at any moment. A designed run for the quarterback. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
To throw, it's Shepard. Unloads to the right. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. They're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
Makes the grab. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Smith. There he goes. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play.
Gotta love this play call early in the football game. Like the quarterback, get in a rhythm, run a screen play, get it to a playmaker, create some space, move the sticks, get a first down. Nice start for this offense.
The run inside. It's Smith. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Out wide right, it's Clark. Runs through a man, he might have space. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So they'll decline the pass interference penalty, and the result of the play will stand. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Running inside, it's Smith.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Long way to go on 2nd down. To the air, it's Shepard. Look out! And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And it's hard to imagine starting a game any better than this defense has. 2 sacks on the opening drive of the game. Something that they pride themselves on. If they get you in these types of situations, they can pin their ears back and get after you. They've got multiple guys that can be a factor when it comes to rushing the quarterback. You're seeing that very early here in this game.
Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power, a 46-yarder from the left. And this one is perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So UAB's offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star. First snap of this drive comes from the 32.
Here we go. Kill. 214 close. 214 close.
Got an alley. Got enough for the first down. There he goes. They get him out of bounds at the 32, and that is what you want out of this running game.
You see so many offenses these days just throw swing routes to the running back. That's the extension of the run game. Well, that's the play that's the extension of. It's the toss. And when he gets outside, watch out. He can dial up home runs.
Back to throw. It's Shepard. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. So now on second and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. And he's dragged down. They'll mark it at the 19 into the red zone. It'll be first down.
And man, that's a welcome sign and another completion for this QB. And how about the bounce back? A week ago, man, we were wondering about this passing offense. We were wondering if it needed to change, if something needed to change at the quarterback spot. Nice job bouncing back this week and putting a great first quarter together.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. First play of the period will be a second down. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. They got him down pretty quickly. The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
Out wide left, it's Bermudez. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Owls come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Plows his way ahead. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down.
Really good decision-making by the quarterback. Don't get greedy. Yes, I can make reads, and I can pull it, and I can throw it all over the yard. If I can take 10-plus yards and continue to do that and continue to be smart with my decision-making, this offense is going to be very different.
Intercepted, a first-half turnover. Looking to throw, it's Shepard. Right down the middle. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they'll... Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Hand off from the shotgun. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. Temple lines up quickly.
Well, not a great run there, but I think what the coaching staff is trying to do is they're trying to help out their quarterback. He's thrown interceptions on each of his last 2 drives, and the best way to try to settle him down is to get the running game established. But I think the defense is aware of that right now, loading the box. Everybody up front is ready for the run.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Owls lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Drives inside. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here.
And this is the frustration in playing man-to-man coverage. All the guys on your defense are chasing their guys. They don't have vision on the quarterback, but he is such a good athlete. He notices it, he takes off, he chews up yards, and makes a big play.
Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. East dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. And he'll try to make it 2 for 2, this time from 35 yards away. Never a doubt. And they'll trot off to the locker room. The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. At the 15, he's loose. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down.
That is exactly what you want from your offense. Create some space, get out of the shadow of your own end zone, Palmer, and make it easier on this offense.
Yeah, it's nice when you have a running back like that, too, that can create that space for you. Now, if you're the play caller, your entire playbook is wide open.
A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to the running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Fires to the middle. Pulls it in. It's Clark. Gets away from 1. He's got space. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play. Chains are set, and Temple has it with another 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Fires to the tight end. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds, a yard short at the 49. And the Owls in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Single back formation, and they give it to him. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
On 2nd down defensively, I'm always like, hey, let's get to 3rd down. Really good job by the offense. It's like, nah, we're going to stick this run right down your throat, get the first down on 2nd down. We don't need 3rd downs.
Pickup of 5 is now 2nd and 5.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
And the biggest key for them on this sustained drive has been their ability running the football. And there's nothing more demoralizing to a defense when you know the other team is going to run it and you still can't stop them. And I think if I'm this offense here, I'm finding other ways and other run schemes to just keep giving this guy the football because he is cruising through this defense now.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Selling the fake. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long.
180, raise car. 180, raise car.
Sets his feet. It's Shepard. Looking for a huge play. Snags it. Touchdown, Owls. They take the lead with the... Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. Boy, how big was that missed field goal? Would have tied the game, and now instead they've got the ball back. It's late, and they've got the lead. He puts them in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to ride this running back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35.
Motion.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Sells to run, looking to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
Man, nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly, understanding the big fella's open. And the big fella, I don't mean an offensive lineman anymore. That's what tight ends used to be. It's just an extension of the O-line. These guys are now extensions at receiver. They can make big plays, get him the ball, run after the catch.
Fresh center downs going to the air. Throws to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the 4th quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball, and because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick its way to the end zone. Touchdown, Temple! And they take it in for 6 more. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The give to the lone running back. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Give to the running back. And he's swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. Running behind that left side. Enough to move the chains. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to put this one in the vault.
And that's not a surprise to anybody, including the defense, that they turn and they give it to their running back, who they've been giving it to all game long. Up front, the offensive line, they deserve a ton of credit. Blocked and paved the way. This rushing attack has been lethal, and I'm not surprised that's how they end this football.
And that's the kind of guy, too, David, you want at the end of the game, because he wants the ball into his hand.